The highest profile restarters, though, are the Citroën Total drivers. Sébastien Ogier had the chance to throw the championship wide open this weekend, but blew his opportunity after crashing out from the lead yesterday. His daunting fight back has begun, though. A pair of top 3 times see Ogier move up to 15th. Sébastien Loeb's chances of getting back into the points look even more bleak. There is also a manufacturer's championship to secure, though, and with Ford on course to score a 1-2 finish, every point counts. This is our leaderboard at the midway point of day 2 then. Latvaler's lead has been extended over Hirvonen, with Petter Solberg still unable to make an impact in 3rd. The Norwegian is now over a minute behind the leader. It's been a strong start to the day for Ford, and now there's a chance to refresh and regroup at the Kofshaven service park.
In Germany, we saw some controversy with team tactics. Can you see that happening in the Ford camp?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure we all know what we need to do, and the whole team really needs to get really good results. So it's important we get 1st and 2nd, and you know, we'll see how we end up.
We know what we've got to do. I mean, if Mikko can win this rally, then it puts him in a strong position for the Drivers' Championship going into the final 3 events. So there's no question we're not going to miss that opportunity.
And the rally leader is in relaxed mood. He has a surprise for his birthday boy co-driver, Mika Anttila.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Mika, oh yes, happy birthday to you.
The sunny, blustery conditions have continued into the early afternoon, so let's get straight back to those stunning roads of the southern Kofs coast. Mikko Hirvonen scrabbles for grip as he makes his way into the opening pair of stages, and so far today there has been little the Finn can do to match the pace of his teammate. The national rally competition running immediately behind the WRC, these roads used in the morning loop have been even more churned up than they were earlier. The slippery conditions are as bad, if not worse, for the first cars in. So Latvaler's advantage could continue this afternoon. The rally leader's stunning turn of speed today hasn't only been down to his road position, though. The Finn really has been in scintillating form. Jari Matti is quicker than Hirvonen again in stages 15 and 16. Further back, after some more fine-tuning in service, Petter Solberg is finally able to match the speed of the Ford Abu Dhabi drivers. Even the smallest of adjustments to the balance of the cars can make all the difference, and the Citroën Privateer has finally found the sweet spot. Petter's quicker than Hirvonen in both stages and closes slightly on 2nd place.
This is very interesting, actually. You know, I've been enjoying every moment in the stage, and I can push hard. But okay, everything can get better. But it's in the right way, and I'm feeling very confident.
Petter's big brother, meanwhile, is maintaining his position. Henning and his Austrian co-driver Ilka Miner are still in a rather lonely 4th place.
Short 3 right. 30.
Oh, but there could be a problem here for Henning. He's immediately lost all drive. And they've pulled over to the side of the road, but Henning seems clueless to what the problem is. Solberg's setback, though, is ironically good news for his M Sports Stobart teammate, Matt Wilson. He's passed Henning's stranded Fiesta. Henning, for the moment, seems to be going nowhere, but what about this for Wilson? He finished 4th in Japan 4 years ago, and suddenly Matt is on course to equal his best ever result. Well, Khaled Al-Qasimi could now beat his own personal best by 1 place. The Emirati driver up in an unprecedented top 5 spot. This eventful rally is really mixing up the order down under.
Left hand be short, right 2+. Left 3 over 20.
But Khaled has had a few close calls over the course of this 2nd day. Evgeny Novikov is another beneficiary of Solberg's problem. The Russian has found an impressive rhythm on day 2, and with Solberg out, Novikov becomes the first of the super rallying WRC drivers to break back into the point-scoring places. Hayden Paddon began the day in 7th overall in his Group N Subaru Impreza and on course to win his 4th round of the production WRC class in a row. A win here will also be enough for Hayden to become the first competitor from the Southern Hemisphere to win a World Rally title, but frustratingly, a turbo problem has seen the New Zealander slip back. Czech driver Michal Kosciuszko replaced Paddon at the top of the PWRC class. But the Mitsubishi driver has a fight on his hands. Paddon has already taken 25 seconds back over these 2 stages. With Henning Solberg unable to get the car restarted, everyone behind moves up a place, including Novikov, who's made it back into the points in 10th. Up front, though, Latvala continues to pull away, his lead now over 26 seconds. It's all going to plan for Ford, but they still have 4 more stages to get through on day 2. Stay with us, they're just minutes away. Welcome back to the stunning Coffs Coast in New South Wales for the 2nd day of Rally Australia. And after the horrendous conditions experienced on day 1, it's been almost plain sailing for Mikko Hirvonen today. He has survived running first on the road and facing the worst of the loose gravel reasonably well, and he's looking in pretty good form through the final forest stages of day 2. Caution is still required, though. It is incredibly narrow through many of these tree-lined roads.
You're still intact, not in the lead, but still intact.
Yeah, we are still there, still close. I don't think Jari's going to get too far away, and he's going to be sweeping the road tomorrow, and Petter is not gaining that much, so it's been a difficult but good day. Good day.
Considering his undoubted talent, it's strange to think that Jari-Matti Latvala hasn't won for over a year. But the 26-year-old is certainly showing rally-winning pace at the moment. For the first time today, though, Latvala's slower than his teammate in stages 17 and 18. And as Hirvonen mentioned, tomorrow it will be Jari-Matti's turn to be the road sweeper.
On the final one of the gravel, unfortunately for you, tomorrow, you're going to sweep the road.
Yeah, it looks like so, but no worries, I'm not too worried about it. It's been so far, they've been good, and now just to get the good super specials, and that's important.
Petter Solberg has finally been able to display his competitive instincts this afternoon, but he's made a couple of small mistakes, and it may have been too late to build a challenge to fight the victory anyway. He is still the best of the rest, but for most of the day, he just couldn't get close to Ford spins. This rally of attrition has provided Matt Wilson with a fantastic opportunity. While others have fallen victim to Australia's challenging roads, Matt and co-driver Scott Martin have kept their heads. The British crew remain on course to match their best ever result. Further back, the 2 Citroën drivers who are fighting at the front of the championship have been in a desperate battle to claw their way back up the leaderboard. Sébastien Ogier has a good chance to make it back into the points tomorrow. He's already up to 11th. Poor Sébastien Loeb is clearly still pushing. Both Citroën men have been back in stage-winning form this afternoon, but the end of rally power stage could be his best hope for some consolation points. The world champion remains in a lowly 17th after missing most of day 1. Another driver who crashed out on the first leg was Ken Block. It's great to see the American back in action after his heavy accident on Friday. The Monster World Rally Team driver has relished the stunning stages today and has safely made it through to the finish. With just the Super Specials to run, Latvala's had his lead trimmed slightly, while Petter Solberg is now exactly a minute off the lead. Further back, Hayden Paddon is up to 6th, having passed Kosciuszko to regain the PWRC lead. It's back to the Coffs Jetty precinct for the last blast through the Super Special stages. For the first time, the crews can tackle the streets of Coffs Harbour on dry tarmac, and the status quo continues between Ford's Finns out front, just a 10th of a second gain by Latvala on his teammate over the 2 stages. In a repeat of the Thursday runs through the COF stages, though, it's Citroen's Asphalt Aces who are on top, with a win each for Loeb and Ogier. But it's Latvala who ends the day as the rally leader.
Yeah, I have a passion to win. For sure I have a passion for the win, but I also know how important it's for the team that if we get that chance that there is enough gap for better, we might play some team tactics, and I really understand that situation very well.
So this is how things stand going into the final overnight break then. Latvala's lead is healthy but certainly beatable, with Hirvonen running second on the road on day 3. Solberg will hope to secure his second podium finish of the season. Well, after a significantly easier ride on the second day, Ford remain on course for their first 1-2 finish of 2011. Plenty more to come on the final leg, though, including the Clarence Power Stage, when the Citroens will hope to fight back. Join us again tomorrow for the exciting conclusion to Rally Australia.